What if I told you that the life you're dreaming of, the relationship, the wealth, the success, the freedom, already exists? Not in some distant future, but right here, right now. The only thing keeping you from it is the illusion of time. You're not waiting to manifest your desire, you're being tested to see if you can live in the end before it becomes visible, and in this video, you'll learn how to do exactly that. Welcome back to Laws of the Universe. In this video, I'm going to show you how to live in the end so precisely, so powerfully, that the universe has no choice but to conform to your assumption. Stay with me, because this is the missing key everyone overlooks. Number 1, the secret of living in the end. Living in the end means embodying the version of you who already has your desire, now, not later. Not when the conditions are perfect. Not when your bank account is full or when they text you back. Now, to live in the end is to close the gap between who you are and what you want. By becoming it. Thinking from the desire, not about it. You don't wish to be wealthy. You are wealthy, you don't hope to be loved. You are loved, you don't try to be healthy. You are healthy, your nervous system doesn't know the difference between what's imagined vividly and what's real. So if you live in the end consistently, reality bends, because the subconscious doesn't respond to effort. It responds to identity. Number 2, why most people fail to manifest. Most people live in the lack of their desire. They say, I want to manifest love, but their inner dialogue screams, I'm alone. Where are they? They say, I want to manifest wealth, but they're checking their bank account 10 times a day in fear. They're not living in the end. They're living in the waiting room, and here's the paradox. The longer you chase your desire, the further it runs. This is the backward law. The more you chase, the more you reinforce that you don't have it. And the universe listens. That's why to manifest your desire, you must stop asking when and start knowing now. Number 3, the science behind living in the end. Neuroscience backs this up. Studies on visualization and mental rehearsal show that when athletes mentally train as if they've already won, their brain lights up as if they're physically performing. That's living in the end. Your brain forms neural pathways based on what you expect to be true, not what is currently true. So if you keep looping thoughts of not having, of wanting, of wishing, you wire your brain to be a receiver of lack. But when you live in the end, your entire frequency shifts, you begin to magnetize. You start to manifest what matches the identity you've stepped into. You stop searching and start radiating. Number 4, embody the end state. Let's go deeper. To truly live in the end, you have to ask, what would I think, feel, believe, and do if I already had my desire? And then, you start doing that. If you had the dream job, how would you walk into a room? If you were in the perfect relationship, how would you treat yourself? If you already had the money, how would you breathe? These subtle shifts are not performance. They're alignment. The more you repeat them, the more your subconscious accepts this new identity as real. And once it believes, manifestation becomes automatic. Your outer world is simply a mirror of your inner certainty. This isn't fake it till you make it. It's be it until it breaks through. Number 5, real-life manifestation examples. Every single person who has radically transformed their life has done one thing. They lived in the end before the evidence appeared. Think about Jim Carrey writing himself a check for $10 million when he was broke, and carrying it in his wallet until he got it. Think of Oprah Winfrey talking to her future self during hard times. Knowing she'd already made it, they became their future before their future arrived. That's how you manifest the desire. You make the invisible more real than the visible. Most people wait for proof. Masters create proof, and the universe responds not to desperation, but to dominion. Number 6, mental rehearsal exercise. Let's do this together. Close your eyes. Seriously, even for 30 seconds, imagine your desire. Not as a dream, but as a memory. You're not visualizing having it one day. You're remembering that you already got it. Feel it. Hold it. Breathe like it's yours. Smile like it's normal. Think like it's natural. What would you no longer worry about? What would no longer control you? This is the art of living in the end. Now when you open your eyes, don't let the 3D world convince you it's not real. That's just a delay, not a denial, because what you feel real in imagination will become real in manifestation. Number 7. Living in the end daily. Make living in the end your new normal. Wake up and feel the success before it shows up. Walk through your day with the confidence of someone who's already there. Speak like it's done. Journal like you're reporting back from the future. Gratitude isn't just for the past. It's for the future you've already claimed. Right, I am so grateful now that, and finish the sentence from the end state. That's how you train your mind to believe. This isn't about pretending. It's about becoming. And when you become it internally, you stop reacting to life and start creating it. Number 8. Dealing with doubt and delay. Here's the test. The 3D world will not immediately conform. You will be tempted to fall back into doubt, but here's the truth. Delay doesn't mean denial. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it. You trust it. You live like the harvest is guaranteed. The same applies when you live in the end. If things look the same on the outside, remember, the change is already underway. Reality is reorganizing itself behind the scenes. The question is, will you hold the end? Or abandon it? Your ability to persist in the end state is your greatest superpower. Number 9. Final words. To manifest anything you desire, you must stop hoping. And start knowing. You must stop chasing. And start claiming. You must stop reacting. And start living in the end, because when you become what you seek, the universe reflects it back. You're not here to wish. You're here to create. So ask yourself now, what would it feel like if it was already mine? Then hold that feeling like it's your oxygen, and watch the world bend. If this video spoke to you, don't just think about it, live it. Comment below with, I live in the end. I manifest with certainty. I already have my desire, and share this with someone you care about. Because the more people who learn to live from the end, the more powerful this world becomes. You are not becoming your future. You already are it, you just have to remember.